Hey, do you ever getting upset or even your loved ones irritating you? Or maybe your couple, being in a couple, your person, your other half really makes you angry and you think, oh my god, that's it, I can't take it anymore. Is it normal like that? Or should I say, that's it, I don't want to be with this because I deserve only good and peace and all that kind of stuff? So today I want to ask you, do you feel what the other person what you are with should always please in you? And maybe then you will be very, very happy. Just think about it. Because me, as a love coach, as a success mentor, as a relationship mentor, I'm meeting a lot of people, a lot of girls and boys sometimes. Mostly I work with girls, but many times men wants to ask some question as well. Should I be leaving this person because she or he irritating me, or she or he like makes me angry or something like that? And when is this okay to be kind of a little bit irritated, little bit this? And where is this really dangerous? Like really the saying, okay, this is not for me, I'm out. So that's exactly what I want to talk to you today. How many times in a day your person irritates you? So that's first question I would ask you, what you would ask yourself. If you are in the relationship, but if you're not in the relationship, if you say like some friend or some neighbor or something, is it okay what they actually irritating me? Is it okay, or is there something wrong with the person, or maybe something wrong with me? When should I know how much it's okay to be annoyed by other person? So I want to really ask you, as I already asked you, how many times in a day, like say if you're in the couple, how many times in a day the person really annoyed you, you know? And then another question would be, why is the another person annoying you? Is it because they didn't please you, done something what they're not supposed to and you're not pleased? Or because they done something what made you unhappy? Or because they didn't understand you and that would not make you happy? So why am I asking these questions? Because first, nobody should please you. Like nobody come in this world thinking, oh my god, one day I will meet this woman or man and I will do anything to please her. No, we all came in this life to be ourselves first. So that's mean if I meet somebody, this is not my agenda to go and think, how can I please this person? Oh my gosh, should I now jump? Should I go do this? And should I do? No. And you're not thinking like that as well. We all are personalities. We all are completely different people. And thanks God, I remember somebody said, thanks God, we're not all the same. Yes, because if we all the same it will be boring. It will be no any interesting people around us because we all would be the same, just like robots. And go and how can I help you? How can I please you? How can I? It's like, whoa, it would be disgusting, I think, because it actually would puke, would make me sick if I will be around and everybody just, how can I help you? How, like, that will be weird. Like, no way we could live like that. And in 5 minutes, you will be saying, oh my God, let me out of there, of here, And actually, I remember this movie. I will not tell you exactly what it is, but I remember what some prince was sent to America, and definitely some African or whatever prince, they were sent to America to find his wife because none of his women what was picked for him, because they always saying yes, mister, yes, prince, yes. He was fed up. He was sick of them, and he said, "No, I need the real woman. I need the real love because they are just like doggies." Just want to please the master, but not a woman what he wants. And that's where is this kind of question comes. Who told us what everybody should please us? Or who told you what you happy only when everybody pleasing you? Maybe you are a little bit spoiled then. And it's nothing wrong to be spoiled. Be spoiled if that's make you happy. But don't make others to make you happy. Really, if you are happy from inside, you should not care what other people do. You shouldn't care what this one not making me happy. That's what I'm saying. This is nobody's job to go and make you happy. And then I can hear you already saying, well, so my man do this and this is makes me unhappy, or my child does this and this is not makes me happy. Think really kind of, why is this annoying you? Like, I remember myself before all my kind of say being single life, it was annoying me to see a happy couple. Why am I was annoyed? Like, was kind of deep, was little bit pain. Why is this not me there? Do you ever feel like that? And I was like, what's wrong with me? And all this kind of questions. And why they was irritating me? Because that exactly what I was lacking at that moment. So I would nearly ask you, if you would think some situation, this is something happens and it's really irritating me. Why? I would just wanted to ask, why is this annoying you? Why is this irritating you? And why you can't ignore it? Because mostly whatever other person push the button, what is actually in you somewhere painful, you getting irritated. So example, like say I was being very tired, I'm come back from work and I see this pile of dishes and I would give out to my son why he didn't wash it. And now when I'm thinking, he's a child, he came back after his busy day, after school, after football, and now some screaming crazy woman came in and screaming about the dishes when he have to still do homework and he have to do, and I am actually nearly puking out on him my unhappiness, because for nobody else I can puke, nobody else would listen because I'm me and my son only. So I was nearly like puking on him that my unhappiness and picking the point of unhappy dishes, like dirty dishes, they made me mostly unhappy. No, they was just the trigger of that moment for me to explode. Was nobody's fault, not a child, not a this, not a that. We can share the, and then in the end we done it. 1 week you do it, 1 week I do it. This do this, you do this. Like we started working different way. As before, I didn't even think different way. I was just thinking everything annoying me. And whatever you being angry of something, always think what is in me, what triggers this emotions. Not about this person actually is making me angry. Not this person. No. Why is this situation? Forget about the person. Forget about this. Just look at the situation. It's like Mickey and Mouse and Mickey, and cat and dog, whatever. You can change the names on it or whatever. Why is this situation bothering you at this moment? And that's another vision you can see in that situation. And you can understand, you know, why is this happened? Maybe something deeper in there. Maybe you shouldn't think the person made you unhappy. Why did you ask what that person make you happy? Like, is this not too much pressure for that person to keeping you happy every day? And I know it's not normal what somebody would pleasing you every day. It's just like, seriously, it's like my doggy and my cat, they are so loving. But actually sometimes it's annoying because it's too much. Like my dog, it follows me every day, every step, and I could fall from the stairs. And actually one time I did, and I nearly want to kill him because he nearly killed me. but he does it because he loves me. He not definitely not doing it to kill me from them stairs, to push me, but actually because he's having so much love, it's actually damaging. you know. So the person next to you, um I remember was in the child time when I was watching this little video, like little um kind of say animation for kids, and it was like it's a two characters, and it was one wanted to please another one so much, and he was like, I think it was rabbit and deer, I think, yeah. And they were saying, listen, rabbit, I'm really tired, I need to fall asleep, I need to rest. And he's like, okay, I will be quiet. But he was all excited and want to make him more happier. So he's like, dear, 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 do you want a pillow? And he's pushing his grass and everything, creating pillow. And the poor deer like, now it's okay, thank you, thank you, I want to sleep now, okay, thank you, thank you. And he's like, nearly fall asleep. And he's, do you want to drink? Do you want to drink? I will give you a drink before you fall asleep. You know, like it will help you to sleep. He's already was sleeping. He was already sleeping and happy. But no, Rabbit wanted so much to make him happy. What he actually, in the end, really got angry. And he was like, I'm going. This is nowhere I can sleep in here. And that's exactly what happens many times in any good relationship. Many times women overdoing to please the kids. Do you want what I do this? Do you want what I do this? Do. And they actually nearly, whoa, leave me alone. Because when somebody comes into our space, into our aura, we're actually pushing them. Like imagine someone comes to you too near, too near, too near, too near. What do? Whoa, go away a little bit. I can't breathe. And that's exactly what, if somebody will be over pleasing you, over wanting to help you and make you happy, you actually will be sick of that goodness of the person, because you will not appreciate it as much if that would be done naturally with love, and you would take it and you would give it, you would give it, you would take it. It's like nice 50-50. But in the end, it comes like, why are you not doing nothing to please me? Why is this is needy? That's completely different story. And the third level, when you can't really be together anymore. Yes, if you're not being together and you're not having any happiness, and it's actually creating this anger, it's like every minute and all this, maybe in there a bigger issue. And then yes, you need to talk really, really maybe with someone. If you don't want to leave it yet, or if you're really fed up and you want to leave, just leave, and mostly leave it and forget. Don't hold the grudge to each other, because that's not healthy for anybody. So really, really, I would suggest you think first, why am I getting irritated about this situation? Don't mind the person, don't mind who did it, don't mind why is this happening. Like when I relooked in all my kind of say problems, what I was thinking problems, and I was, getting angry, it was, some of them was like funny, and I'm nearly embarrassed because, oh my god, how did I dare to be angry because of this? Oh my god, this is nobody's fault, it's my own fault, or something like that. So it's really, you need to kind of push yourself away from the situation and look at from the side and say, okay, what's happening in here? Why is this person, this woman, angry on this man? Maybe this man only wanted to please it, or do something, nice, but in the end didn't happen nice. I remember one time my wonderful man decided to make me a surprise, and in the end that surprise ended up like, honey, don't do surprise anymore, I don't like it. And he was kind of nearly, so you don't like my surprise? Well, no, it's not every surprise should be surprise. No, it's like surprise. Did you ever have that surprise? Because not every surprise is supposed to make you happy. As other person may be very happy to making it, but because sometimes it's not the same of thinking, yeah, maybe no, I didn't want to. Don't do any surprise like this. Because this is not what I wanted. And that's where it kind of happens. Somebody very wants to please you, and actually in the end, nah. So be very careful with your surprises as well, because I normally don't like doing any surprises, because I like to know Is the person happy? Let's do it. Let's create it. Let's make a perfect timing. Let's, because surprise, it's not always a happy surprise. So, and I know I actually noticed many people don't like surprise at all, because they are kind of knock you out, and you're supposed to be happy because somebody done so much, kind of say, work to make you happy. But it's not always. I would nearly prefer to do it myself, or be involved in it, pick a different color maybe, or like, it depends what it is. So it's really not always a present or surprise. Could be a good surprise, so be very careful when you do that. And at the same time, it's always good to talk someone from the side, like someone like me, a love coach, relationship mentor, what, like, wait a minute, what do you think this is happening? Am I right? Am I wrong? It's not always you. If you are angry, so you are right. No, 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 no. Because sometimes what's happened for us, we think we're right. So that's only the one opinion and option, and no more. But imagine if I write down for you 6 and put it on the floor. So when you're looking down, you're looking at the 6 and you see 6, but other person from other side see 9. So, but I argue about 6 and person argues about 9. Two of us are right in our own view, but that's not mean we are right together. But we are right. But because we more want to argue, then wait a minute, what are you saying? Are you saying you're seeing 9? I'm 6? Oh, wait a minute, this is the same. And I remember I have many times arguing about something, and it's the same point in the end, is just going around different road. Like, what? We still end up in the same. Yeah, so why we argue at all? So that's why it's kind of, sometimes it's good to look in any argument from the little bit from the side, from the different view, and think, why is this? What is bothering me? Why am I feeling this way? Why I am annoyed by this situation. That's all what it is. Don't think like, this is this person annoying me again and again. Wait a minute. If you know this person is annoying you again, maybe you have something against that person. Maybe you don't like the person. If that person will make like joke, you will be still annoyed. That's another story. So it always needs to come into any situation with the coldest head as you can, with the coldest heart as you can, like neutral as you can. And I know it's very not easy, but only when the person it's in the balance, that's mean both hands is in the middle, not like there or not like there, really in the center, and you're looking at everything kind of like, okay, let's see, because if you will be just like, oh, I don't like it, and the fire creates more fire and then burns a lot good things. Like, as I know many people say, I prefer to have a burglars comes and takes what is kind of important, but fire comes and burns everything, to the ground. And that's exactly what kind of arguments does. If you arguing with someone and it really creates more fire, more anger, and then could burn it completely. But the biggest point is, no matter what argument you have, don't leave it okay and leave it. Talk 5 minutes, no more. Say, okay, wait a minute. Give me your opinion. I will give you my opinion. Okay, maybe we shouldn't do this way, but sort it out. Don't leave it, till tomorrow. Don't leave it, especially if you're a couple. Don't go in the bed with the problem. Sort it out before you go to sleep, because your sleep will not be healthy. Your sleep will be not nice. And of course, many times people actually even go to separate rooms and they sleep, blah, 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 whatever. If that make you happy, but I don't think so. You have a good sleep when you're sleeping in the couch or somewhere where you never slept it like years before, or maybe months, or whatever you are in the relationship. So it's always really good to sort it out before you go to sleep, before you even start a good day. Because I remember, I know this sounds terrible, but that is the truth. Like, we never know, is it this day, it's the last day of our life. or maybe the person's life. And I've seen many times, or in the movies, or in something, when people get argument and then some story happened and they never say sorry, or I forgive you, or forgive me, and they die. So I always say, is it really worth it to have a big argument and hold a grudge? Imagine if that person will die, or you, and leaving between two of you big, big, big argument. It's so unhealthy. Oh my God. As you probably know from many movies or from many stories, or maybe from your own, like my dad left us very, very, kind of say, young and all. And because of his situation, he decided to leave his life himself. And that unsorted kind of situation, so many questions, actually took me for a long time, unclear, not understanding and all that. So many, many questions and many hanging kind of not understandings could actually ruin your health and actually other person's future life, because that's again goes to another lives. So I really, really suggest you, yes, if we have a little argument, nothing wrong with that. We not all should love each other and just, it's not happens, and it's okay for us a little bit argue. Like, I don't like blondes, or you don't like whites, you don't like black, you don't like red. I don't care about that color. Let's do pink. Mix them or something. Like, don't need to fight so much and put so much energy into argument, as actually maybe we can put in a lot more energy of creating something together than arguing and separating something. So really wishing you less arguments, but if you argue, make sure you finishing with in the good, not with the big separation or something like that. Everything could be re-argued, re-talked, rechecked, and in the end could be creating, oh, so that's a new solution. Okay, that's mean next time we sort this problem. Yeah, okay, let's sort the problem, or not killing each other and being really unhappy for longer minutes, but actually sometimes takes months till people sorting, but actually sometimes people not sorting problems and takes years to say sorry, takes years to say, I was not right. Could hang that mess and madness for years and years. So that's so unhealthy. Oh my God, that's so unhealthy. So if you have any argument, it's okay. Just have a little argument or big, but sort it 5 minutes, slap, 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 and finished. I'm joking, don't slap. But I'm seriously like them cats. I love watching cats videos. They just like, and look, they're kissing after 5 minutes. And it's okay if that happens. They sort it. They kissing each other. That's it. Finished. They're not sitting and like, you just scratched me a minute ago. You just scratched me hour ago. You just scratched me a year ago. They're forgetting. Let's forget, forgive, forget, and release and keep moving. And that's all I'm wishing. Love, only love will make our life better, happier, healthier. And that's why I wish in all of you only love. And of course, little arguments, it's okay. That's normal, as long they not grow into big, big, big problems. So I'm wishing you good evening, and I talk to you tomorrow, the same time. If you want to talk about your situations and maybe something bothering you, send me a private message and we will chat. Free consultation, free little chat, and then we'll see, is it needed something to maybe study a little bit more? Why is this happening? Maybe it's something keeps repeating. And if it keeps repeating, you not sort it out. You need to sort it if you want to finish that kind of situation. So I talk to you soon and talk to you tomorrow.